I'm Pamela Boswell-Dyke. I work with IU Radio and TV, that's WTIU and WFIU, and I work in public TV and public radio. I've been a chamber ambassador for 6 years, and I only was going to do it because I was told to do it with work, and then when I started, I realized that it was something to it, and it was a good thing, and I met some really great people, and I got paired with Marty, a senior ambassador, and she really helped me through all kinds of stuff. So now it's my job to do for other new ambassadors. Well, I love people, so it's a great way to meet new businesses, new people, and in the last year, something that's been definitely interesting is so many people have come from out of our community to have new businesses in Bloomington and the surrounding area. So that's nice to see people coming and picking our town especially, and then wanting to stay and wanting to build a life here. But they also have questions about the town, the community, what there is to do, what there is to do in southern Indiana. So we're the go-to info source for those people. There's a vast difference between all the members because there's lots of different interests and likes and things in Bloomington too. It's one of the things I love about this town and our community is that there's so many different things going on in Bloomington all at once. And so it's good to pair people up together that they ask about. So they want to know, they give a list. Here's who I would love to meet. Please introduce me to them when I'm at business after hours. And so it's as simple as you take them from point A over to point B and you say this is and do the introduction and then let them take it from there. I represent about 24 not-for-profits too, and anything they need, they know I put my money where my mouth is. So if I say I'm there, if you need somebody, call me. Then they do, and then they're like, wow, you really called back. You really showed up. Great, but then they call you every time, right? So I do that. This is the third time I've won this award, 2020, 2021, and 2022. I teased my my executive director for my department, because last year when I won, he goes, well, I'll be looking forward to seeing you work harder and you get year 3. And so I called him out on it and said, you told me I had to do this, so there you go. And he was like, well, you have to do it again then. And I was like, no. But it's a pleasure and it's a joy, and I really appreciate everybody there. And I gotta say, the new people that are in the office, it's a nice fresh face. We've got a lot of young people that are at the chamber now. It brings a new breath of fresh air. Everybody's got a different perspective. I like to see that the chamber's constantly trying to reinvent itself and keep going forward. And that's what I always do every single day too. Well, I always want to thank my husband, Jerry, and my kids, Cody and L'Oreal, and then my grandson, Malcolm. And he really has entrepreneurial aspirations. And something that I always am thankful about him is that when I hear him talk about things like that, I see a little part of me. So I'm glad.